Welcome to the Family Hack segment where we actually get to talk about what I think are the biggest, most important things and tips and tricks for your family to have in play that are really going to set you up for success. These are also the principles that I use in the upcoming book, Like, Share, Follow, that you're also going to want to check out. But let's begin with family meals. Guys, there really is no replacement or substitute for family meals. And I just want you to take a second and just think back to your own childhood, right? I can almost guarantee that for most of us, some of our most memorable moments are silly things, silly stories, heartfelt things that were shared at a table. That might have been a birthday cake. It might have been, the yearbook and looking at it with friends. But often the table is kind of the hearth and center of family life. And so in modernity, we've kind of gotten away from it. And you can almost see it even through the movies that we watch, right? You watch movies in the 80s. Even if a family was distracted by a screen during mealtime, usually it was the family at the table, at least cooperatively enjoying the show that they were watching while they're eating their food. Today, right, we know that the modern family often looks like everybody with splintered attention. If they're at the table, they tend to have a phone in front of their face, but often we're not even meeting together at the table. So what do we lose there? And what did previous generations have that we have lost? Well, part of that is a chance to check in. When we count up all the hours of the day that we spend with our children and that our children and teens are spending with their friends and peers and sports members and at school, actually the fraction of time that we have with them is really, really low. And why does that matter? You can only have influence if you have time, right? That we are shaped by the people that we spend the most time around, the people that we share our heart with, the people that we share our deepest ideas and desires with. And meal times have often been, actually always been, the center of human civilization. And so even in 2025, we cannot get away from mealtime and that sharing and breaking of bread to be the central mark of our connectedness together as a family. And that's why I put it first. And so if you are one of those families who maybe you grew up with dinner time, and often in my clinic, I hear parents say it all the time, I grew up with it, and I never thought I'd be a parent who didn't have dinner time, but, right, ... Life got in the way. We all get busy. We have many schedules that we're managing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be dinner, but I want you to do this. So here's your homework for the week. You're going to commit to at least one more mealtime that didn't exist there before, that gives you a chance to connect with the heart of your child. Now, you might be saying, well, I work third shift. Okay, so then your creative solution might be maybe you pop in at school and take them out to eat so that you guys get a meal time together where you're sharing and bonding together. Guys, that is transformative in the life of families. And again, it's no wonder that, kids, in terms of the rates of obesity, it's lower in children who are actually meeting their families over a meal and especially over dinner time. Or, the rates of substance use, they are lower for kiddos who are having regular meals with their family. Rates of depression and anxiety also lower in families that are having mealtime. So this is an anchor point, guys. I'm going to encourage you, if we're not doing this, we're missing the mark on really attaching to our kids. And we're actually allowing, if not inviting other people to take the place of their heart where we should be.